Dear Lord, last night I fell into some crazy rabbit holes and I need help to put all this together. And disclaimer, I'm probably not right. I need you to set me straight in the comments. I am just sharing my theories and you come in and help me out. Put this puzzle together, basically. We are going to discuss, I'm going to do a series of videos and we're going to discuss two things. One is going to be, well, maybe I need to do three series. One is going to be a series about Opalite, the Taylor Swift video. The other one is going to be discussing the fate of Ophelia, the music, the video, the lyrics, everything. And the other one, and I probably will start with that one, is going to be I think, in my opinion, very much allegedly, I think that they were trying to soft launch Taylor Swift going into the MCU universe, and it's not panning out. And I feel like there was going to be an announcement in 2026, and that kind of got fudged due to the drama. But I could be very wrong. Please don't start like bashing me for it. I'm just sharing a theory. Let's go. First of all, you guys know that People magazine ain't gonna print just like anything. Like things are fed to this uh, news source, whatever, tabloid, whatever it is. There was an article in May 21st, 2024, which I really think it was, there was like a reason for it. It was not random. And it reads, will Taylor Swift play Dazzler in Deadpool and Wolverine? Here's why Marvel fans are convinced. Anything can happen, and that's sort of what I love about this universe, Ryan Reynolds has said. As you know, around the time of this article, is when like serious crap was going on in the It Ends With Us, universe. I call it multiverse. So, Deadpool and Wolverine will mark the first time mutants from the Fox X-Men universe are featured in a full-length film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Taylor Swift has long been rumored to play Dazzler, a fan-favorite character from the comics, and her close relationship with star Ryan Reynolds, hangouts she's had with director Shawn Levy, and on Keyline from the latest album, thinking has her fans thinking it finally might happen. Reynolds obviously gave Swift a shout out in Deadpool 2. Is Taylor Swift officially in her MCU era? Fans have speculated for months that the Grammy winning singer 34 will be making a surprise cameo in the upcoming third Deadpool film, Deadpool and Wolverine. Now remember, I think it wasn't like this Deadpool. I think it was like they were planning something else. And not only that, but that this woman like plans things like at least 3 years ahead. Okay? Set to release this summer, the movie is bringing the foul-mouthed assassin and his claw-wielding frenemy into the Marvel Cinematic Universe for the first time thanks to Disney's acquisition of 20th Century Fox, who had previously owned the rights to the characters. And judging from the first trailers, the film's timeline jumping plot will include a handful of superhero Easter eggs and cameos of characters from past Fox X-Men films, including Dazzler, Lady Deathstrike, Sabretooth, Toad, and Pyro. But there was one mutant from Fox's past that might be played by another star, Dazzler. Known in the comics by her real name, Alison Blair, Dazzler is a mutant who can convert sound vibrations into various forms of light, like lasers, strobes, blasts, holograms, and more. She balances her superpowers with her career as a singer, dancer, and actor. Audiences first briefly saw Dazzler in 2019's X-Men Dark Phoenix in a scene starring Halston Sage, but they almost met her on screen in 2016's X-Men Apocalypse, where in a deleted scene not included in the theatrical cut, a Dazzler record appeared to be held up while Sophie Turner's character, Jean Grey, shopped in the mall with Ty Sheridan Scott Summers. Here's that picture. Months earlier, in July 2015, Swift had appeared in a photo with Turner and her X-Men Apocalypse co-star James McAvoy as the trio posed backstage with the movie's producer Simon Kinberg at Swift Montreal concert. That picture and the fact that X-Men Apocalypse was in production sparked speculation that Swift would be making an appearance as Dazzler in the movie. Kinberg would go on to debunk those theories, telling him to be that's where he's at fault for, because as a huge Swift fan himself, he would play 1989 on set all the time. It was that I was listening to it every morning to get some sort of energized, and I would listen to it on the set every day for Apocalypse. He told the outlet, explaining he went to the concert with Turner and McAvoy, as well as film stars Nicholas Hoult and Rose Byrne. So we went to the show, me and those people, and then she invited us to come back and meet her afterwards. It was just a photo backstage at the concert, and that was the only time we ever saw her. And then you have this picture. In the years since, the idea of Swift as Dazzler never died among the fans, so much so that now many believe that if the character makes an appearance in Deadpool and Wolverine, there's a chance that Swift might be in her shoes. The rumors starting to gain steam again in the beginning of October, when Deadpool and Wolverine actors Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, as well as the film's director Shawn Levy, joined Swift to cheer on the Kansas City Chiefs at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Jackman, 54, even shared selfies with the Fortnite singer Reynolds, 47, and actress Blake Lively, 36, at the game. And then Swift was spotted with Levy in Manhattan at the end of October, which this crosses with it ends with us multiverse. You know what I mean. Attending a get-together with Reynolds, Lively, and Jackman. Asked about attending the Chiefs game with Swift, Levy shared no comment about the potential Deadpool 3 cameo, telling the Wrap the same month, "You're going to have to wait and see." He was equally coy during an appearance on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast in October, noting to host Josh Horowitz that a Swift appearance sounds like a great idea, but refusing to comment on them beyond that. He did say, however, there was one cameo in the film that blew his mind, mainly because it was so easy to book. People love Deadpool. People love Ryan. He said, "Thankfully, people also seem to like my work. They know that Ryan and I are in a groove of creative brotherhood, and that is unique and seems." I don't know, because the ad freaking covered whatever it was saying. Anyway, that only puts the focus more on Swift. Not only does the star, who has acted in films like Cats, oh gosh. Anyway, The Giver, Valentine's Day, Amsterdam, have a close friendship with the Reynolds and Lively, but also has previously dressed up as Deadpool for Halloween in 2016, specifically wearing their official movie costume lent to her by Reynolds himself. Speaking of Reynolds, the actor denied to people Swift was in Deadpool 3 back in November 2022 before shooting had begun on the film. But in an interview with Fandango that published on Monday, May 20th, he sang a different tune, saying straight up dishonesty isn't in the cards when addressing the rumors. Movies like this, there's so much speculation about so many people that might end up in the film. I saw one that was convinced Elvis was in the movie, Reynolds teased. Anything can happen, and that's sort of what I love about this universe. Surprises are the essence of Deadpool. Surprises are the essence of Swift too, though she often sees them with hints hidden in her music and various materials. There's more. Follow for part 2.